Okay, for this SAC you're gonna need to use Google SketchUp. So open up a new document, make it full screen. Now before we start, just make sure that your units that you're working in are meters. So if you go to Window Model Info, you want to make them into meters. So if you go to decimal, and meters should be selected, and then let's just make it to the nearest centimeter, so 2 decimal places. Now that we're working in the correct units, we can close that down, and we're going to build a very basic house. So starting at the origin, just create a box, and it can be as big as you like. You can see the dimensions in the bottom right hand corner. So I'll just make my house that big, and then to make it 3-dimensional, drag this up, goes over that guy's head, and to give it a slanted roof, I'm going to find the midpoint along this edge and just drag this line tool down on either side, and it snaps to the point when the 2 lines are equal on the height. So just put that there. Then use this this push-pull tool and take the roof away. There we go, we've got a house. This tool we can use to spin around to see how it looks. Now you can add features to it like windows and things like that. What I'll do is show you how to add textures. So if you go to the fill tool, so to give it a texture, and let's give it some brickwork. There we go, and some roofing. Okay, really basic house. I've not done the reverse, but you can finish that off. Now we need to add the dimensions to this. So if you go to Tools, Dimensions, and then you can select a side and drag it across, and it will tell you how tall it is. Now when you export this as a movie, you're going to want to make these this text a little bit bigger because it doesn't come out very clearly. So to do that, we need to go Window, I think it's Model Info. Let's have a look. Okay, it should be here. So dimensions, fonts. I reckon 18 should do it. Let's close it down. Update selected dimension. Let's see if that worked. Let's create another dimension. Okay, so if it didn't work the first time, delete that one. So you have to use the tool up here to delete. Select it, delete it, press on the delete key, and then add on the rest of the dimensions that we need, making sure that they're all large in their font size so that we can see them. Now you're going to be using Pythagoras' theorem to work out the diagonal length of these of the roof. So that's hard to read. So the horizontal distance is 3.48, half of 6.96, and the vertical height .4. So I think that's all of the dimensions that you need to have labelled. So you need the height, length and width of the house, and just the horizontal and vertical height of the roof. And that should give you all that you need to work out your volumes and surface areas for this task. So once you've built your house and labelled all the sides with the dimensions, the next thing you're going to want to do is create an animation and export it. So to create the animation, go View, Animation, Add Scene. That takes us a shot where we're looking at right now. If we then pan around, so we're just facing this wall here, then I can go view animation, add scene, and I'll just add one more scene over here. Let's go view animation, add scene, and then we go file, export, animation. Now we need to make the settings quite high quality. See how that looks. Save it to your desktop, give it a name, and use MathSat. And there's our animation.